Mike.
Yeah.
League 2 football next season for Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
Your reaction?
Obviously, you're devastated, and we knew it was going to be a tall order after the last couple of games. And we're up against a good side today. I thought we showed a little bit of spirit and fight in the second half. But I've just watched some of the goals there, and they're just unbelievable. They're unbelievable. Just people just marking, blocking, and that doesn't come from quality. That just comes from determination and desire. So that's very disappointing in terms of that. But I think there's a few of them out there who've come out with a bit of credit. There's some, I just said in the changing room there, everyone's got to have a look at themselves. If they think in that dressing room that they're not responsible or they've not played a part, then they're very much mistaken. But this club's got an opportunity now we've got to move forward very quickly. We've got to start building for the future, and we can't let things like that happen again. What's happened to this season, and it's been difficult and it's been hard, and that's for everyone involved, and as the supporters as well, which I feel sorry for as well. We've got a responsibility now to make sure we develop this club from top to bottom, because that's what it needs to be done, and we've got to look towards that now. That's massive. We know what's gone on wrong. We know all that already. So we've got to look to the future as soon as we can and get over this disappointment quickly.
Any indication yet whether you're going to be the man entrusted with the responsibility of leading the fight?
I think all that will come out in the next week or two. I don't think that's the time to talk about it all now. I think what's just happened needs to be digested, I think, and we need to build. Big time. You look at the squad. I think look at our squad there. We've got a lot of young lads. Loanees, which has all been done, said about, and we've just come up short. We've come up short really. At the end of the day, sometimes we just lack the quality. We lack the quality to actually compete week in, week out at this level. I listened to Gary Johnson last night. Very similar. A lot of huffing and puffing. Little bits of sporadic quality and work, but the players are just not up to just working at that intensity that requires week in, week out at this level. Some of them will be in the future with the right guidance and the right application. Some of them will be, but some of them are just not ready. Against the team like that today, you have to look at the shape and size of them and the power that they've got in the side. And we've got to aspire to bring in players that are like that: agility, mobility, power, pace, and a lot more quality. So that's where we're at, really.
Is major surgery required? Wholesale changes?
Yes, I think so. That's my opinion on it, definitely. I think you don't want too many people or too many players left from a relegation in your side moving forward. And I think sometimes you just have to have a clean slate and bring the players in that you want to bring in, that are going to have that bit of steel and that desire to work for the club, to work for the teammates, and most of all work for each other, to be a group. And that's what we've lost. We've not had that this season. We've not had that team spirit where you fight and you scrap. We've had some, but not enough. But not enough players doing that.
Have the fans been shortchanged over what's gone on here this season after the higher promotion 2 years ago? What's happened, how it's unfolded with the loan route, etc.?
Yeah. Shortchanged of that. I know they're going to be disappointed, and it's been well documented. We've gone round in circles with it, but it's gone. It's done, isn't it? What can we do about that situation now? We can't do nothing about that. What we can do is the future. We've got to really look into why this happened. We know that, and what we need to do to move forward, because we can otherwise we end back up where we started. And I know the fans are disappointed, and so am I. This is a big thing for me as well. I've never been involved in any relegation battle in my life.
This is your first relegation?
Never been, ever, in my career. Been playing since I was 16 or involved in football, 24 years, nowhere near one. So it hits me massive, really, really hard, just as much as anybody else. But I've got to bounce back from it as well. It's a big learning curve for me. I always ask myself, could I have done better? Could I have done this? Could I have done that? There's one thing I know I have done. I've given everything. I've given everything I've got. I've worked hour after hour. I've been in at 6 in the morning till 12 at night. I know I've put the work in. I may have made the odd mistake with selection, but every manager does that. But I know I can hand on heart. I put the work in that this job needs, and I'll do that moving forward.
Just finally, we've seen lots of League Two football, too much you might say, over the years here at Greenhouse Meadow. How tough is it going to be for Shrewsbury going back into what is a very competitive league?
It's very competitive. It's a different league than this altogether, you know, and that's where you need players that have played at the level. You need some young players in amongst that, and we need some young and hungry ones who want to improve themselves and want to be part of a group who's going to do that. And they want to go on that training pitch every day and improve. They want to be part of a group that's going to improve. They want to be part of something that everyone wants. If you're going to get players here, they need a vision to where they want to go, you know. And that's what I'm trying to create moving forward. Somewhere where people want to come, learn the football, and become a better player. Now our work, that's what we've got to do, and that's what the like people we need to recruit is in that sort of area.
The way you're talking, you sound as though you're in it for the long haul. Ideally, if it all goes to plan for you.
Yes, it is. I don't just want to build it. I don't want to just build a team. I want to build the club. You know what I mean? So the club's sustainable, moving right the way through. Now that doesn't mean throwing loads of money on it, because that won't work. It'll work for a little bit, but then once the money runs out, you're back to square one. So I'm trying to build a club from top to bottom with a structure that's sustainable, and we're bringing players through, and we're nicking players at the right age and working with them and developing them, because that's what we've got to do at these levels.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, no problem.
Like while we were in this programme, they said that the uptake of season tickets has been pretty much the same as it was last season, despite the disappointments today. You're going to need that back in League Two to get back up on you.
Yeah. Obviously, people want to see you. I think what the most thing is people want to see a team and come and enjoy watching a game of football, you know, and they want to see a team working and grafting and trying. And I think we've tried today. There's some lads who've tried a lot, but the situation we're in, it's just a little bit too much for them, and it's caught them out there today. They've had a right go second half, and we could have had some goals from it. But again, that little bit of quality, they have them chances against us, 3 or 4 chances, bang, 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 goal, simple. But we've got them chances there, missed them. But the difference in the levels is that's where you're at.
It could have been quite hostile. It could have been quite ugly today at the final whistle, but you applauded up and you applauded the fans up. You must appreciate that.
Oh yeah, massive. I think the fans. They're not daft. They know what's gone on, and I think the vast majority stuck here and clapped the players off, which they would have had every right not to be honest. They would have every right to boo them off the pitch. You know, I don't think they could have booed them off for their effort, but they could have booed them off for the whole situation. You get relegated. So if that would have happened, that would have been totally understandable and get no qualms from me over it. But they haven't. So credit to them.
And the message for the final game of the season now, Gillingham, what are you looking for from the team?
I'm looking for what I've seen in that start of the first half and the second half. You know, we're chasing it a little bit there, and we give a daft goal away at the end, which makes the scoreline look a little bit more than what it was. And we get punished for it. We get punished at these levels for doing things like that. So going towards Gillingham, again, we need some sort of performance but we need to stop leaking goals. So I've just watched the goals. They're absolutely criminal. People just need to put the body on the line and block a shot. Simple as that. Okay.